Somebody saying to me, did you see the email about Sam Shamoun about the predestination? Why you don't call me and tell me about predestination? Here we go. Let us call this guy. Abdul. He's texting me. Let us see if he will answer. Hello? Fakir again, maybe. Hello? Yeah. How are you doing, my friend? You are a Muslim?
Yes, yes, I am. How are you doing? I'm mostly from Australia, and hoping that you are doing quite well. It's quite early in the morning for me as well here.
All right. So you said to me that Sam Shamoun, he said something about the predestiny?
Correct?
Yeah, what he said. Can you tell me what he said?
He said that predestination and free will is actually one of the topics in Christianity as well that hasn't been confirmed.
No. See, this is not what he said. I believe you are wrong.
Yes.
Because, my friend, Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who does his will. So maybe you understood wrong, because in Christianity, God, he gave Adam from the beginning the freedom to obey or not to obey. Is that correct? Do you know the story in the gospel about Adam?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
And he told him, don't eat from this tree. Do we agree?
You're talking about the gospel, right?
Yeah. In Christianity. Now we're talking about Christianity. Yeah. And
okay.
And I think in the Quran is the same. Is it correct?
Okay. So I know you have some.
Okay. But now the question is, I have a serious question for you. That when those people, they are burning the Quran, is it by the will of Allah or against Allah's will?
No. You keep referring back to the Islamic principles. I'm actually asking about the video that Sam Shamoun posted because you
my friend, you are talking to Christian Prince. You want to talk to Sam Shamoun, go call him. So you are talking to me, and you are a Muslim. I am a Christian. You have a question for me about Christianity, I will answer you. You don't keep going to Sam Shamoun. You can call him in his channel. He go live almost every day. So I'm asking you now, when somebody burned the Quran, my friend,
one second.
When somebody burned the Quran, is he burning the Quran against Allah's will or by Allah's will?
You're talking about one person.
No, I'm talking about the action. Doesn't matter who was doing it.
Okay, so in Florida, there was a pastor that wants to burn the Quran. So what's your comment about that then?
My question is, when somebody burned the Quran, is that against Allah's will or by Allah's will?
When you think burn the Quran, somebody can burn the Bible, can burn the Nazis actually burn all of Einstein's books as well. So I'm just not sure what your point is.
My point is, in Islam, everything is based on destiny. So as long as you believe in destiny,
and that's my point. Sam Shamoun said that it's not confirmed in Christianity at all.
No, this is not what Sam Shamoun is saying. And actually, he's trying to call me, but I don't want him to join because he will run away if you join. Later, he can call me. Don't call me now, right, Sam? Listen, my friend, it's not up to you to tell me what Sam Shamoun said. I know what Sam Shamoun he say. We know, we have the same belief. He's not coming from the Hindu cult. So we know what Christianity teach. Christianity, all of it is based. If you obey God, you go to heaven. If you disobey God, you go to hell. So if it's destiny, then nobody disobey God because it was destiny to disobey God. Very simple. So why we go to hell or to heaven? Because simply the one who obey willingly is someone deserved to be in heaven. The one who don't obey, he made a choice and he decided not to go to heaven. That's the whole idea. But in Islam, this is your religion, we have tons of verses and confirmation from your prophet that everything you do is a destiny. Actually, you as a Muslim, you have to believe in Al-Qadar. Do you know what Al-Qadar is?
Al-Qadar is predestination.
Exactly. Will, right? So now the question is, when somebody burning the Quran based on Islamic cult, Allah, he made him burn the Quran. So why he is a bad person if Allah is the one who made him burn the Quran?
It's not okay. For example, so we respect our Quran really quite quite strongly. So we don't throw it away in the garbage or anything like that. So
Okay,
if there's a
I don't know. I don't know about that. I saw the Quran in the sewage. Here we go. Do you see it? This is in Islamic countries. People, they throw the Quran in the sewage each year. When the Muslim, they clean their sewage, this is what they find in the sewage. Do you see it? Those are not Christian countries. We don't have Quran everywhere in the street. I mean, Muslims in America, they are not even 2%, less even 1%. And even the 1%, they are, most of them, they are like those racist group, Faraqun. So we find that your Quran is all over the sewage, and you Muslim, you throw it in the sewage, and then you claim that you respect the Quran. But look, this is not even my question. If somebody, according to Islam, he throw the Quran, burn the Quran, respect the Quran, or disrespect the Quran, it's a destiny. It's not a choice. So what kind of religion this religion is? Why does God want to punish you for something he forced you to do?
He doesn't force us to do anything.
But okay, let me repeat again. Is it a destiny to do things, or it's not a destiny? As an example, when a Muslim he fornicate, is it his choice to fornicate?
I watch your videos quite a lot, and I really do understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
But I kind of actually just I'm very, like, a bit of a student of on knowledge, and I just want to understand a lot of things as well. So I fully understand where you're coming from. I think that about predestination and free will, and then al-qadr, and about predestination, and Allah dictated that all of us, all of our actions has been pre-planned by Allah.
Exactly. So if I burn the Quran, Allah is the one who made me burn the Quran. Why Allah want to do that?
Yes, but the thing is, the same discussion in Christianity as well.
No, this is not. This is false. Are you saying to me that when the Jews, they crucified Jesus because God, he forced them to crucify Jesus? So why Jesus says, forgive them, Father? They don't know what they are doing. If they are forced, there's no need to forgive them. You forgive somebody because he did something wrong against you, and it is, he's not forced. If somebody forced you to kill me, you are not the one who killed me. If you are a soldier in the army, and the captain and your captain said to you, shoot, and the army rule is, if you don't shoot, you will be killed. So you shoot me. So who is the one who killed me? The captain, not you. So here we are talking about what? We are talking about, even if you do fornication, Allah made you fornicate. Why Allah want to make you fornicate? If you do kill, Allah made you kill. Why Allah want to make you kill?
Doesn't make us to do it, though.
No, here we go. Your prophet says, as long as you say you watch my videos always, verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, which of necessity must commit. It's a must. And he count adultery of the eyes, etc. So it's not you who choose to commit adultery. You have a portion which is written by the book of Allah, and you must do it. When Adam committed sin in Islam, did Adam choose to commit sin, or Allah forced him to commit sin?
Okay, so this is my point of view. I may be maybe not really into all of the hadiths and kind of like what the scholars have actually said. But okay, this is my understanding about this. Okay, so yes, predestination is obviously there's always going to be a debate between predestination and free will. So predestination, obviously, Allah has actually have already written it in maybe he knows what he's going to do, but he's given you a little bit of a choice of, okay, so if something that you decide to do something different, it changes.
You cannot.
So
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You cannot. You see, well, the second you believe in a predestiny, you cannot change destiny. That's it. Destiny is destiny. So
yes. So do you believe in Christianity? Is predestination actually one of the points?
We don't have a predestiny. We have in the Bible verses about predestiny, but this is not about you are like God decide what you do. As an example, God, he says, I chosen you before you chose me, which means his knowledge is overcome our knowledge. He knew who is the good of us. In the same time, even when God, hold on, one God wants, listen, let me finish. But I will give you an example. When the Messiah, he chosen his disciple, he chosen 12 disciples, correct? I think you know the story, right?
Yes, he
And
chosen 12,
and one of
Jesus
them,
actually
one of them he betrayed Jesus, correct?
Jesus actually know that Judas
Okay,
gonna betray
so
him.
see, so now we have
Yes.
Judah willingly he betrayed Jesus. It's not
No, but
Jesus.
Jesus knew that.
No,
Jesus knew.
Jesus knew because he's God, not like your God. He do not know.
Okay.
You
Yeah, so
know,
he knew. So he knew. But so is that predestination?
my friend Jesus, he knew because he is God, and this is why his knowledge. But this is not a destiny. He made the guy do that. Otherwise, Judas is a good guy then, because simply,
He made the guy do that.
if
Jesus
God
said that
if God forced him to do it, then Judah did not commit any sin. Listen, then Judah did not commit any sin, because the logic of sin is you doing something not being forced to do. If I've been forced, let us say, eating food in Ramadan is a sin for Muslims. They claim. And if somebody forces you, he is strong, he is stronger than you, he put his hand full of food to push it in your mouth. Is that sin? No, you did not do anything, correct? He forced you. So this is what destiny is. Destiny is somebody forcing things in your mouth, in your body, in your act, and now you are asking me that God will punish me because he decided for me to do something bad. Where is the logic in that? That is a stupid logic.
No. See exactly. Okay, so you just said that Jesus actually knew that Judas is actually going to betray him, correct?
My friend, knowledge is different from destiny. Knowledge of the thing doesn't mean destiny. I know what you will do doesn't mean I force you to do. There's a huge difference.
Exactly, and that's where I'm coming
Let's
from.
listen. If somebody is giving you a weather report, he says after 2 hours it's going to rain. Is he the one making the cloud coming, or he is telling you what will happen in 2 hours from now?
Sorry, could you say that
If
again?
somebody telling you the weather report, he knew he have his own resource, he have satellite, he have all kind of equipment to tell you that next week we will have all the week raining, storm, hurricane coming, whatever. But is he the one make the hurricane come to you, or he knew the hurricane is coming to you?
God knows everything.
Not your God, not your God. But let's focus. Let us focus with this. This is not about God knowing. We are not talking about God knowing or not. We are talking about destiny, my friend. Focus with me. Destiny have nothing to do with knowing. Destiny is before I created you, I decide for you what you will do. This is what destiny is.
Exactly, and that's my point, and that's where Shamoun's video, he actually said that there is a kind of actually a debate
Okay,
between
I'm going to invite Sam Shamoun to our conversation just for a few minutes to join us, and he will tell you about what he said in his video. Let us see. He called me. Where is Sam Shamoun?
No, it's fine, Christian Prince. I can actually
No,
just
no, no,
I
no.
can even
I
you
will.
know like
No, no.
have
I
the
will invite him because you are saying things. There is no way we Christians believe that God decides for us to do sin, and this is not true. You know, Sam Shamoun will not say that. Anyway, I am inviting him right now to join us. Hey, Sam, are you with me?
Yes, sir. I hope my sound's coming good.
Yeah. Did you hear this
Sounds nice.
gentleman? Did you hear this gentleman? He is claiming that we as a Christian believe that God, he made us commit sin as destiny.
No, he's a liar. If you watch my video, and if I cut out, I'm driving. So
All right.
if he watches my video, he would have heard my story that at one time I used to be Calvinist because there are Calvinists that teach like Muslims predestination. I said, but when I studied the Bible, I realized I was wrong and I changed my position. I repent. No, I don't believe the Bible teaches predestination like the Muslims. God gave us choice. He doesn't force us to sin. So he's lying.
All
And I
right.
have the video.
All right.
I just want to be clear, okay?
Drive safe, my friend. Thank you.
God bless you, brother.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
All right. So as you heard, This is not the stand of Christianity. We don't believe in such a thing, and absolutely this is wrong. Because if this is the case, then nobody should be punished for his sin. I don't know if I hang up on him too. What happened to this guy? He's gone. Okay, let's call him back. Maybe he hung up by himself, I'm not sure. All right, do you hear me?
Yes,
All right.
I do.
So now Sam Shamoun, he explained himself to you, and maybe you get him wrong. So I'm not going to accuse you of lying, as he said, but maybe you get him wrong. But now, when somebody burned the Quran, obviously, according to Islam, Allah, he made him burn it. Why Allah want to do that? Why Allah want to make me burn the Quran? What's wrong with Allah? Is he crazy?
Okay. I know Shamoun said that I'm lying. So maybe he has a point that maybe I'm saying that I'm actually lying. But that's fine. That's his opinion. All good. But if I will just put on the chat message. I know you don't open links, but if you don't mind just having a look at this, and maybe if you could just
Focus with me. He answer you. You want to be stubborn? No problem. My friend. Even if Sam Shamoun, he said that, and obviously he said to you, when he used to believe in the Calvinist before, long time ago, and then Sam Shamoun, he used to be a bodyguard. So there's a huge difference in his life. One day, this guy, he used to be, as I understand, he used to be a bounce in like a club. You know, he's strong. This is what he do. So there is a big change happening in his life, my friend. All of us, we change our stand, we learn, we study, we educate ourselves. So he told you what he believed, and this is what he believed. We don't believe that God made us commit sin. Very simple. And he answer you. But you keep insisting, no problem. I'm asking you now. You're trying to avoid the problem with your God. My God don't teach such a thing because this is stupid. My God is not so stupid. So when my God, he told Adam to live in the garden, he told him what to do, what not to do. But he did not force him to do what not to do. And because Adam commits sin, he was kicked out. Now, in your religion, did your God Allah force Adam to do sin so he can kick him out? Or Adam, he chose to commit sin?
Are you going to be referring to when Adam actually spoken to Moses, and then Moses came back to him and said,
Give me the answer. Give me the answer.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
That's in the Hadith. I fully understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Adam said that Allah actually asked him to do it, right?
Yeah.
Is that where you're coming from? Yep.
No, not ask him. No, he did not ask him. He forced him.
No, he told him. He forced him. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, with that.
Okay. And so.
So that's a little bit of a it happens with all religions though.
You see. I mean, I'm always starving to find the Muslim who is honest when he answer. We just answer about Christianity. We said no, that's not true. And then you said to us, this is happening with all religion. But if this is the case, then all religion is stupid. Because why God want to force you to commit sin, and then he want to punish you because he forced you? What is justice? You see, the form of justice is that I will be punished for what I deserve. If you force me to commit sin, then I don't deserve to be punished.
But okay, so you believe that God actually has the knowledge that you know that he's
This is not about knowledge, my friend. Stop talking and going around the bushes. God have knowledge. We're not questioning that. What we're questioning is why he decide. We're not talking about he know what will happen tomorrow to you. This is not our conversation. Our topic is God in Islam decide for you what you will do today, tomorrow, next year, 10 years, until you die. He decide. So why you will be punished for something you did not choose? As you see, your prophet, he said that Allah, he decide the fate of Adam 40 years before his creation. Not 40 seconds, not 40 minutes, not 40 hours, not 40 days, 40 years.
So you're going for the hadith, right? Is it sahih?
It is da'if.
It's Dave. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you always just going to try to actually confuse the caller and
I
say,
mean,
hey,
you Muslims are confused. Look at you. You said to me, you watch my videos many times, and you saw me explain this hadith many times, and now you are asking me, is it sahih? So what you were doing all this time watching my video, and specifically those videos, you mentioned to me already that you watch it many times. So how come you do not know if it is sahih or da'if? Obviously, this is sahih. This is al-Bukhari. So the Muslims, let me tell you what you are doing now. In your head, you are trying to look for a parachute, how I can jump from the window, how I can like float in the water. I mean, how I can become a duck when I'm drowning. So now, in your mind, how you can answer this? Okay, is it da'if? You know, you're trying to find a nail, something to hold in it, so you can save yourself. But this is al-Bukhari.
Yeah, no, Christian Prince, please listen to me on 1 second. I fully understand where you're coming from. There is a hadith there, and I know that you've mentioned it on your videos as well, where Adam had a conversation with Moses in the heaven, and you know they were talking to each other and stuff like that. I fully understand where you're coming from, but at the same case, then when I was actually looking at some of the videos, because you know, for example, when you actually spoken to actually some of the Muslims, and you always refer them to Shamoun to actually learn the Bible, correct?
I don't, I say he is one of many. And yeah, I send him sometime, no problem. Sam Shamoun is a good guy, I believe.
Okay.
And he answer you about destiny, and you keep going back to Sam Shamoun. Look like you have an issue with this guy. You are talking to me. You are talking to me. You are talking to me. Listen, when you talk to Christian Prince, you tell a Christian Prince what he said, not what somebody else said. He joined us, he's driving, and he answered you already. And now you keep coming back. Why? I will tell you why. I will tell you why. You are trying to find a solution for the stupidity of the Quran. Because now the only solution for you is to say, someone, his name is etc., he is a Christian, is etc., he said etc. It doesn't matter who is he. If Sam Shamoun, he said to you that and he deny, he is wrong then. But he is not, because he told you when he was a Calvinist, he used to think this way, and when he studied the Bible, he found out that he was wrong. So the guy called us, explained to us, and then you keep going back. So listen. So if Sam Shamoun was wrong when he was a Calvinist, is your God Allah wrong?
He may so and this is a little bit of something that's actually happening in my. I'm just thinking about what's meant to be truth and what's not truth, right?
Okay.
So when I looked at this particular video, this is after he.
My friend, stop talking about the guy. Don't stop backstabbing. He answered you. Answer me. Stop talking about him. You wanna know about Christianity? I will answer you. Stop talking about him. I'm talking about your book. You go back to Sam Shamoun. What's wrong with Muslims?
Okay, talk about Islam. Okay, so
okay, what Sam Shamoun have to do with this? What's wrong with Muslim? I do not know. So why Allah? He made Adam commit sin. He wrote in his book, I will make him commit sin 40 years before I created him. Where is justice? And then he kicked him out from heaven. And then Adam, he died. Why? Because the wage of sin is death. So death was not really a reward. Human beings supposed to live forever in heaven. But now because Adam, he commits sin, Adam, his wife, his children, they will die. So who is the one who is the bad? Is it Adam or Allah?
There's no way Allah is going to be wrong though, because he's the creator.
How is that? If I am Adam, and now I am a person who did nothing wrong, Allah forced me to commit sin. How I am wrong?
He's not forcing you though. See, that's the thing.
My friend, what's wrong with you? It says in the front of you, do you blame me for an action which has written in my fate 40 years before my creation? So what Adam is saying, you cannot blame me for the action. So what is the action? He ate from the tree. So can you blame me? I mean, you Muslims, do you know how to read, or you are like your prophet?
There's no way I'm going to be like my prophet. No way.
Why not? Why not? Are you better than him? Are you saying you're better?
No way.
You are not better?
No.
But you said you know how to read.
No, I'm just saying that you trying to actually confuse the actual the fact that what you're actually trying to convey. I know what you're trying to convey about predestination and free will. I fully understand that, but it happens with all religions in the world, though.
You keep repeating the same. Okay, are you saying to me you are a Hindu?
I'm not saying I'm a Hindu.
Well, the
No,
Hindu don't believe in that. Then the Hindu, listen. Even the Hindu don't believe in that. The Hindu believe in bad karma, good karma. So let's say you are a Muhammadan. You did something bad according to them. Then in the second life, God will make you a cockroach. If you are a better person, God will make you a cat. If you are a better person, God will make you a cow. If you are a better person, God will make you a bird. So this is what the Hindu believe. So don't tell me all religion. They don't believe in that. They believe in bad karma, good karma. So now your God is the only idiot in the village who make people commit sin according to him, and then he would punish them for making them committing sin.
All right. So, okay, just to be fair, Sam, Christian friend. So you're saying
You have Sam Shamoun in your head. You cannot take him off, right?
no. 1.6 billion Muslims in the world. They are completely.
We are almost 3 billion. Who care about numbers? We are almost 3 billion. Who care about the numbers? My friend, when Jesus he have a 12 disciple only, is he wrong?
No, he's not wrong.
Okay, so why Muslim they talk about numbers? Are you talking about carrot? Do you know how many carrot we have? Do you know how many cockroaches we have? Do you know how many ants there is? So are you saying to me the ants are right and you are wrong? What I mean, we are talking about what is in front of us. You tell me we are 1.3 billion. If I ask you the Shia are Muslim, you will say to me no. If I ask you the Druze are Muslim, you will say to me no. If I ask you Ahmadiyya are Muslim, you will say to me no. Your prophet, he said, my nation will be 73 sect, and one of them will go to heaven. So now, who is the Muslim? Nobody. Nobody is a Muslim. Do you listen? When you take a shower, do you take shower with dead dogs and women blood from period and garbage? Yes or no?
No.
You don't. So you are the Muslim, because a true Muslim is the one who follows the steps of the Prophet of Allah. If you are a Muslim, you wanna do through ablution to be ready to pray to Allah, you have to have a certain mix of water, and this mix have to have dead dogs and women blood from period and stinking garbage. If you do, listen. If you do wash yourself in a clean water coming from the faucet made by the Chinese, supplied by the American, imported by Amazon, you are not ready to pray to Allah. You have to get a certain portion of water. You have to have 25% dead dogs, 25% women blood from period, 25% stinky garbage, and 25% camel urine. You mix them all together, and then you are ready to prepare to wash yourself to be ready to meet Allah. Simply, to be following Muhammad, you have to jump in this. Actually, the sewage is more clean. I mean, in the sewage, you will not find dead dogs and women blood from period. Maybe one, like, I mean, even these days, women, they don't even let their blood in the sewage. So, I mean, what the heck is that? Did your God, Allah, force Muhammad to take a shower in such a way? It's destiny.
He didn't actually have a shower in there, though.
He's washing in it.
Yeah, but he's not having a shower in there.
So what he was doing, do you know what you do? Ablution, you put water in your mouth. Is that correct?
Yeah, ablution.
Okay, so your prophet now, he is putting water in his nose, in his mouth, in his face, in his feet, in his hands, and this water have dead dogs and women of blood from period and stinky garbage. And you are saying to me, don't listen, let us be honest here. He did not take shower with it. I mean, he put water in his mouth, in his nose, washing his face, under his arm, his hands, his feet. What is left? You have to put your hands in the water and then you put them in your head. And then you are telling me he did not. So what is this? And how in the world you are ready now to meet Allah? Supposedly now you are cleaning yourself. And you will notice in the hadith, which is very authentic, even the Arab, they were questioning what kind of a man this man is, what he's doing. I mean, what kind of a man he jumped with the stinky garbage water? Nobody do that. Obviously, Muhammad have a mental issue.
Yeah, okay, so that's your point of view, and I
No, no,
appreciate
this is not my point of view. I want your point of view. When you
okay,
see somebody, be honest with me. Listen,
yeah,
listen, listen, listen.
yes.
I want you to be honest with me. Your name is Saad. Saad, right? Okay, Saad. Listen. When you see somebody having such a way of washing, be honest with me. What you would think about him?
Okay, can I have a little bit of a time to actually explain this particular topic?
Why always we need to explain? Why we cannot answer? Never answer. We explain.
I can answer. I'm actually
Okay,
answering
but
you.
tell me, what do you think if you see somebody, you're walking down street and you see somebody jumping in a sewage, have dead dogs, women blood of impaired and garbage, and he is supposedly claiming that he is clean himself to be ready to meet his God, to be pure. What do you think about that?
Yes. So when you say somebody, it doesn't actually mean. So when you say somebody, it means in general, right? So it can be any human being, right? So, but what we're talking about here is actually a prophet, right?
So
So
if Muhammad is being stupid, that means he's have a license to be stupid because he's a
no, no, no.
prophet. So you are saying to us in your logic,
Okay,
when you
no,
are a prophet, you have a license for stupidity, especially if you are a Muslim prophet, because Muslim prophets, they have to be stupid, mentally ill, idiots. So we don't question what they do because every single Muslim prophet must be stupid, according to you.
no, a prophet though. Just one prophet. We only have one prophet.
Only one prophet, guys. Only one prophet between the Muslim prophets. So now you make it even more horrible. So you are saying to me that all Muslim prophets are not stupid. Only Muhammad was stupid. And therefore, because he is a Muslim prophet, he is your prophet, we don't question the stupidity of the prophet. What kind of logic this logic is?
Okay, let me ask. Okay, so for example, in the Bible, Moses actually killed a person. Do you believe that?
And
And okay, and then after that, do you believe he's actually a righteous person?
my friend, I believe every human being is a sinner. Moses is no better. David is no better. Everybody, Abraham is no better. Everybody commits sin, me and you. The Bible is so clear. All men, my friend, all men, no exception. The only one is holy, is the true God. That's all. The rest are sinners. So Moses, listen. We Christian, we don't worship prophet like you. We believe that prophets, they are human like us. They commit sin, they repent, and if they repent, God forgive them. If they don't, they will go to hell. So he can say he was a listen. When Judah commits sin, Judah is supposed to be a disciple of Jesus, which means messenger, very high rank in the church then. But when he did commit sin, betray Jesus, where do you think he will be? He will be in hell. So this doesn't matter who you are. When you commit sin, you are under the feet of God. You repent and you promise not to do it again, then you will be welcome in his kingdom and you will be called his child. So now we go back to zero. You're a prophet, you are saying to me, because he is a prophet, you don't dare to question his stupid behavior. But I'm not questioning his behavior now. I'm questioning the religion. Listen, I'm not questioning Muhammad. Muhammad for me, listen, I'm not questioning Muhammad. I'm questioning the destiny. When Muhammad, he jumped in this water, according to your belief, Allah made him jump. According to your belief, Allah made him take shower with dead dogs. According to your belief,
he didn't jump in there. He performed an evolution.
Okay, how he perform evolution?
They don't jump.
My friend, this is not an ocean. This is a little tiny body of water. So,
yes,
so now, let us say this water is 4x4, and there is now in the water. Listen. Listen. Okay, my friend. How big this water is? How big this water is?
But he didn't actually do it though. You keep saying he's jumped into the water. No, he did.
It doesn't make a difference. Does it make a difference if he is washing with it? And this is a very little tiny body of water full of dead dogs. It says dead dogs, not one dog. Listen. It says dead. How many dogs? How many dogs?
They have to actually kind of justify what water is actually available, because you know that Mecca is actually part of Arabia, where maybe water is actually a bit scarce.
Aren't you Muslim? You say that there is a spring, it's called the spring of Zamzam, and this is exists since Abraham until now. So people that drink water, obviously different water. This is why the people asking him what you are doing. Because my friend, there is a water which is clean. It's called Zamzam. He do not need to jump in this water.
So firstly, no. You said Zamzam. Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for bringing it up. Is that a miracle that that spring actually happens in the middle of the desert?
There is springs everywhere. I mean, this is my friend. Yeah, in the desert, like Yathrib. Yathrib is a city. Listen. I mean, you Muslims are already ignorant. Yathrib. Listen. Yathrib is a city very well known of farming. And when your Prophet Muhammad, he went there because this was a flourishing city of farming. So how they do farming if there's no water? But this is not Mecca. This is Yathrib. And then Muhammad occupied, he killed the Jews, he make it his city. What about At-Taif? You do not know Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, there's a huge part of it is desert, but there is something called Waha. Listen, there is something called Waha, and there is something called wells of water. And until now, even in the desert, you can dig and you can find water. So don't tell me this is a miracle. Everything in life is a miracle because God, he make things happen. So this is the miracle, yes. But now you are trying to change the topic from your prophet taking shower. Listen. Look how Muslims did. Look how Muslims they live their delusional life. We talk about Muhammad taking shower with dead dogs. He tell me about what? Zamzam.
You see, you keep saying shower and you keep saying he jumped into the pool.
Yeah, this is how shower you do to promote to ablution. This is the shower of ablution. Okay.
For example,
listen. Do you wipe your head over your head when you do ablution?
No, but if there's no word shower or there's no jumping in the water or nothing like that.
I'm asking you, can you tell me what do you do when you do ablution?
Ablution is actually just taking the tap from your hand and then actually washing a little bit of your face and your ears and your head, and just washing your mouth. But there's no something about shower at all. It's not something you're going into in modern days, for example. Now.
So now you are okay. So everybody heard you. You put from this water which have dead dogs and women blood of him period and garbage. You put water over your face. This is number one, correct?
Well, that's part of wudu.
No, I mean this is a step of the wudu, correct?
Ablution, there's a few things you have to do in part of wudu.
Okay, I know, but from this water now,
but you not shower, not jumping in the when you keep saying it in all your videos though.
Okay, listen. I'm going to show everybody how you are trying to duct tape. How you are trying to listen. How you are trying to duct tape what your prophet did. I can show right now images of how Muslims they do wudu. Do you want me to show you? And then you will see how stupid what your prophet doing. Because simply, when you say to me, he put water like this in his ears, in his mouth, in his nose, in his side, in his forehead, in his hands, in his feet. So when you are washing your feet, and your hands, and your face, and your ears, and your nose, and your mouth from such a water, and you are telling me this is not a shower. So is it like so now it's not a shower. So now we have stinky water inside your nose, inside your ears, inside your mouth, not only in your body. And you are saying to me that this is shower. Okay, I go to the shower, I don't put water in my mouth. Nobody put water in his mouth when he's taking a shower. Nobody put water in his nose when he's taking shower. You don't even put water in your ears when you're taking shower. That's not even healthy. So you're a prophet having this such a stinky water in his ears, in his nose, in his mouth. Why?
Can I give you an example though?
Give me an example. What example?
Okay. So for example, when you remember World War II and World War I, right?
What?
The soldiers fighting, right?
What?
This is nothing to do with religion. World War I and World War II, right? So the soldiers are fighting. This is actually trying to get Nazis out of the way. And
what the Nazi have to do with your prophet taking shower with their dogs?
I'm trying to give you a bit of a knowledge, so what happens if you don't actually have
No,
water?
don't tell me, don't tell me. I don't care about those things. I was talking about religion. You know,
It's
my friend, in the
everything
time of war, in
everything
the
is
time of
purpose.
war, in the
This
time
is
of war, in the time of war, everything can happen. Everything can happen. This is not our topic now. Your prophet, he's in town, and now he is getting ready to pray, and now he is jumping
there
in the
may
water, have
there
dead
may not
dogs.
be water there. How do you know? We didn't exist then in that
So
time.
where is Zamzam? I thought a second ago you said to me it's a miracle. Zamzam is there.
But you say this is actually in Yathrib,
Zamzam
in
in
Medina.
Mecca, you idiot. You see, you forced me to call
No,
you idiot.
this particular hadith, you said it's
Listen,
actually happened.
listen, 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 listen. This
Say it
is
again. Say it
listen,
again.
listen, listen, listen. Same time, it doesn't matter what city. It
This
doesn't matter.
happened in
It doesn't
Medina.
matter what city. Do you see people? They are asking him why you do that. If this is the only option, nobody will ask because everybody will be doing that. But people are asking him, "Are you doing this? Do you do that really?" You know why they are asking him? Because nobody do that. People they were wondering what kind of a behavior such a behavior is. I heard the people ask the Prophet of Allah, water is brought for you from the well of Bida. Is that well which dead dogs and menstrual clothing and excrement of people thrown in? He said, yes, water is all. So they are questioning what he is doing. Nobody do that. Nobody would do that. Otherwise, nobody will ask. If this is the behavior of everybody, then nobody will ask. People, they question you about what you do. If what you do, nobody does. Because this is strange. This is not normal. You know, this is not right. Why you are doing that? Read with me. Do you see this hadith in front of you? Do you see this one? Read with me. It says, I passed Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, he said, and this is one of your prophet, you know, like big report of prophet stories. I passed by the prophet when he was performing wudu, which means ablution. From the well of Bida, I said, are you performing wudu from it when garbage is thrown in it? He said, water is not made impure by anything. So what is the surprise is, people don't do that. He's saying, are you doing such a thing, really? So if there is no other water, then how people will not throw garbage there if this is the only water, because this is will be maybe a spring of water, but this is not. This is sewage. This is water coming from washing clothing and dishes from houses. Huh?
You see, it doesn't say sewage on the hadith though. You're just making things up.
My friend, it says sewage. Listen. Okay, hold on. Listen. What we have in the sewage, if we open the sewage, listen. What we have in the sewage, what we have in the sewage.
No. I will definitely try to answer this, and I'll try to actually get a bit of an understanding and
It's
let
a
you know what
small body of
I am at.
water. Is not even in the size of 6 arms. 6 arms. It
You
is
agree
six
it's actually making
arms.
an
Listen.
apology?
It is 6 arms. Listen, read it. Read with me. Here we go. It is 6 cubit. It is 6 cubit. Breathe.
But you
And
jump
it's
into
not
it,
even
though.
to the height.
You
It's
didn't
not
shower.
even to the height of your body, to your private part. So this is a very small, tiny pool of water. Have many dead dogs and women of blood from period and stinky garbage. Even you Muslim, you translate it saying stinking garbage. Do you know what stinky mean?
Of course I do.
Okay, what stinky mean? Tell me. I don't think you do. Tell me what stinky mean.
Look.
No. Tell me what stinky. Tell me what stinky mean. No. I want to know what. I want to know what stinking means. Stinking. What stinking mean?
Of course you do. You know what it
No, I
means.
do not know, because Muslim they have different definition for everything. When we say adultery, Muslim they have legal adultery. When we say theft, Muslim they have legal theft. When we say lying, Muslim they have legal lying. So we might use the same dictionary or words, you know, but we don't share the same value for the words. So I'm asking you, what stinky mean?
Okay, so did Paul kill anybody?
Here we go. See, guys, did Paul kill anybody?
I know you're gonna be laughing. I know.
The drunk nation of Muhammad. The drunk, too much camel urine. Listen, I ask you what stinking mean, and now suddenly, from the middle of nowhere, suddenly Paul is there. Suddenly Paul is there. I mean, what Paul have to do with the conversation now? Did Paul used to go in a stinky garbage like your prophet?
Did Paul kill someone? So see, that's my point.
Okay, your prophet killed how many people?
No. He didn't physically kill it though.
Your
Kill them,
prophet did
though.
not kill physically. He killed them by his smell, maybe.
Smell what?
Well, your prophet smells so bad because you can kill in many ways. So look like your prophet never go to war before, according to you. He used to kill his enemy by taking
He
off
did
his socks. So listen. So you're a prophet. Now we knew how Muhammad did jihad. Muhammad never killed anybody. Listen, Muhammad never killed anybody. Muhammad, he used to kill people by his smell. Now we knew what happened. Muhammad, he take to the dogs, dead dogs, women blood from period, garbage, stinking garbage, put it on top of him. He go in war. People, they smell his smell from far distance. The first man who used chemical weapon to kill his enemies. Very simple. Muhammad, he stink. Thank you very much. So now you solve all the problems. Thank you for calling, my friend. Nice to meet you. I mean, look at this. What? Look what we are talking about. Hey, Sam, Shamoun, Paul. I mean, they insert everybody in the conversation to avoid answering the embarrassment and the embarrassing religion. God forced people to burn the Quran, and Allah is angry because they burned the Quran. Those two stupid Abdul, they believe in destiny, predestiny. So if I burn the Quran right now, Allah forced me to burn the Quran. This is how stupid this garbage religion is. And the second you ask them a serious question, what they do? Tell me about Paul, okay? Tell me about the Trinity, three gods. You worship three gods, okay? You know which one is first? The first one, the second one, or the third one? Huh? And how, by the way, when those three gods, they go to buy bread, which one he can eat bread first? Like the first one or the second one? And when they go like, those three gods, they want to enter a house, which one enter first? Like the father or the son? Or I mean, silly, very silly people. They love to change the topic the second you put them in the corner. And they don't know what to say. I mean, obviously, this prophet is mentally ill. There's no other solution. And his prophet did not kill people. Your prophet, he burned people alive. Your people, he cut women to pieces by 2 camels. Your books. Your prophet, he sent his men to kill a man over the age of 100. By what? By asking him for help. The guy who opened the door, he's a Jew. They follow him to his room and they put the sword in his stomach. Backstabber religion. Assassin. He's a coward. This is your prophet.